Welcome to Old Hadley Vintage, where stories of the past come alive. Nostalgia in every corner, an antique paradise to revive. Antique glass and vintage dishes, holiday items, bric-a-brac galore. Step inside, let your heart make wishes, something for everyone to explore.
Well, hello guys, and welcome to Old Hadley Vintage. I'm Jeffrey. I'm behind the camera today, and I'm going to show you something that I've been talking about for a little while now, about how to take care of some of the staining that some of these dishes and items you may find have on them. So I'm down here on the floor because I'm going to kind of keep these items probably kind of to the side as I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving here at my house this year. These plates here I picked up at the Goodwill. I think you can remember. These are the Sebring. I can't remember the name of the pattern. Let me see here. It's Vermilion Rose. If you could see that. Vermilion Rose by the Sebring Company. Now, I found these, and the reason I picked them up was I knew that I could probably take care of what's going on here. Now, do you guys see that staining right here? I don't have my stand, my camera stand, so I'm holding the camera with one hand and I'm doing this with another. So until I sprout another appendage here, I've got to just work with what I have. So hopefully you can see the staining on this particular piece here. Now, it's a beautiful platter. It does have some scratches because it is old, but I really like it, and I would love to bring it to you to a sale, but I don't want to sell it with this stain. So I figured, you know what? Let's see if we can do my little experiment. So what is my experiment, you may wonder? Well, before we get into that, I'll just show you. There's that stain there, and then on this particular platter here, there was a stain at the bottom, and you can see that there. It's the same pattern too, that Vermilion Rose. And it kind of came through on the top. See that little dot right there, right by my finger, right by my thumb? See it? So it's a little bit stained through there too, because it's like a little bit of a wearing of the glaze. So I said, you know what? I am going to do a little bit of an experiment. So what I have here is just a regular plastic tub that you would use for like packing items in. And I keep this specifically for purposes like this. And then what I also have here is you have to get yourself some professional strength hydrogen peroxide. I'm just trying to sit down here on the floor in a comfortable way. So what you have to do is you have to get yourself some professional strength peroxide. Now I purchased this, I think, on Amazon. And it's not super cheap, but you know, it's what you need in order to get rid of some of these stains that are on these plates and dishes that you might find at the Goodwill or at a garage sale or tag sale. And a lot of people just leave them aside because, you know, they see that staining and they're like, ugh, that's disgusting. I don't want anything to do with it. Well, you can easily take care of it by soaking it in this peroxide solution. So what are the ingredients you need here? Well, just that. Full strength, and one other thing, patience. You have to have patience. This does not happen overnight. Sometimes it doesn't happen in 3 nights. Sometimes it doesn't happen in 5 nights. Sometimes it can take up to a week. You have to be patient, and you have to be able to have a place to store this in a safe spot so that the items can cook, so to speak. And they soak in this solution, and very slowly the staining, you'll see, will start to disappear. So as you can see, we have this is our before. And then I will do a video probably, you know, in a week or so. And hopefully you'll see that staining. You can see a good picture of it there with the shadow from my camera or from my phone of how it's discolored, especially this platter. And of course that platter over there has that one spot. You can see that one spot there perfectly with the shadow from my camera. I guess I turned the lights on a little bit too bright here in the kitchen. But that's really all you need, guys. So again, peroxide and patience. You can line it with a towel if you want, if you're worried. But if you're gonna put this in plastic in a very safe area, you don't have to worry about them clanging together, especially if you have only 2 platters like I have here and a wide enough bin or basin, you can keep them separated. And if you do use a cloth, make sure it's pure white, because peroxide, again, bleaches. They usually use this professional strength stuff, I think, at hair salons. I'm not a beautician, so I have no idea. I'm sure it even says on here somewhere on how they use it or whatever, but I guess to, you know, whiten the hair before they do colorings or whatever have you. But I'm not a beautician, but I'm using it for this purpose. So if you use any towels or anything to wipe up spills, wipe up any splashes, be sure that it's white. And if you're wearing any clothes that are dark in color, as a dark shirt or a dark pair of jeans, and this splashes on there, it is going to bleach it unless you wash it off very, very fast. It's just as strong as bleach if it sits. So without further ado, I'm going to set myself up here and I'll show you how I get these platters cleaned up. All right, guys, so we're back, and you can see what I've done is I've actually flipped this platter upside down, and the reason I did that is so it has full contact with the solution. And I want to try to save as much as I can of this because it can be a little bit pricey. So I flipped this one upside down. You can see the staining here on this side too. See how it went through the glaze? And this platter here, because it's primarily at the bottom, I'm leaving it that side up. And I may pour some solution on top of the platter here just so it soaks. And you don't have to worry, it's not going to take care of this. These are permanent applied, I don't know what you would call these. I guess you would call them like a transfer. So they're not going to get bleached out. The colors are not going to, be lost. I've done this with other items and I have not had any issues. I've had nothing but success, and I was able to salvage some items, which at some point, maybe at the end of this whole experiment, we will have a, some 2 perfect platters, and I'll also show you the plates that I've also fixed, so to speak. Now, I'm also doing one right now, currently. You guys ever see glass salt and pepper shakers, and they have these lids on them? Well, when I got these salt and pepper shakers, these were so dark yellow and so discolored. So they are actually currently soaking in this same solution here, this 12% hydrogen peroxide solution. And they've been soaking for, I would say about maybe 4 days, 5 days. And you can already see they are probably, oh my gosh, I would probably say they're probably about 70% better than they were. So I'm going to keep leaving them soaking, and what you can do is on a bright sunny day, put them near the window, because the sun will also act as a bleach and help to whiten them as well. So we've been having some gloomy weather up here in New England, so Unfortunately, I haven't had much sun coming in the back window here, but if we do, I will do that and put it in the back. So that's what these are. Those are just the little plastic caps for some glass salt and pepper shakers, which I hope to bring to you guys in a sale. They're really, really beautiful. So those are soaking and doing their thing too. So I'll keep you updated on these guys. But in the meantime, in between time, don't we have fun? Wasn't that a song? Well, here we go. Simple as this, guys. You just pour it right in. I'm going to make sure that it's fully immersed. There it goes. Oh, you can smell it already. That hydrogen peroxide smell. Yep. And make sure your bin doesn't have any holes in it. All right, it looks like it's fully submerged. You can see the hydrogen peroxide is right up to this level here, if you can't see it with the camera. It's right up to there. So that's fully submerged. Now I'm gonna pour a little bit more into the top of this platter. There. And it'll start attacking that stain that's on that platter too. So guys, this is only the beginning, and we will see what happens. I think it'd be kind of fun. Hopefully we can get these stains out. I'm almost positive we will. So there's that before. And in about a week or two, we'll come back and we will see the after effect. So guys, that's it. So there they are. They're just soaking away. You can see the stains there at the bottom. So we'll come back to this in about, I would say about a week, week and a half, and we'll see if we actually have success with my little experiment. And if you appreciate this video and you appreciate things like this, cleaning videos, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I hope to do more things like this. If I find any other dishware that has these stains, you know, we'll do the same type of treatment. So fingers crossed. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.